It's about... Hi. Good wishes to you all. Hi, I'm Karen Alkalay-Gut, and I'm a retired professor from Tel Aviv University, and I write poetry a lot. Poetry does a lot for me. So I really want to give you today, I want to give you a little hug with poetry, with some poems and with some good wishes. I want to talk to you a little bit about what we have the power to do with words. You know the word abracadabra. You know that word. And you know where it comes from? The word comes from Aramaic. It comes from a word, two words in Aramaic. Avra, it will happen. Kedivra, as it was said. That is, what you say you can make happen. The word makes the world. I once wrote a book about that, but all the poems in the book are not relevant today, and I want to talk about what's powerful today and what we can do in these times with words. First of all, what poetry is and what the revolution is in poetry. All poetry is revolutionary. All poetry can change the world. Let me read you a couple poems about that. This one is called All Poetry is Revolutionary. All poetry is revolutionary because it demands you think of words not to convey information and perhaps to lie, like so many users of words in commerce, education, medicine, statistics, journalism, politics. All poetry is revolutionary because it takes meaning back to a place we all know, but we've forgotten. When we were schooled to say what has been said before, instead of what we think and feel and hear. Poets are the true revolutionaries, whatever we write about. Because we want you to take back the tools you knew before you learned how you're supposed to talk, read, see the world. All poetry is revolutionary because it says, take back your life, own it, and make it what it should be. I'm going to read just two poems about today, about these days, short ones. For goodness sake, don't tell me not to touch my face. For me, it creates an overwhelming urge to stick my finger in my nose, rub my eyes, and not surprisingly, even out the balm on my lips. I hadn't thought of any of this before. But your warnings command me to remember those little itches I ignore all day long. If I get sick, I'll blame you. No, I won't. And here's the last one about today. Quarantine. We're all stocked up, ready to stay home for at least 2 weeks. Although with all that rice, we'll probably have no use for toilet paper. It's a game. We bet on what will remain when the time is out. The pasta, the cheese, the meat, or me. I got another one for you. I don't know if you can see it, but most charms and amulets to make things happen are in a shape, a specific shape. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a triangle many people wore amulets, especially during the plague. And this is one I wrote for you. Okay, I'll send it to if you like. It's to ease disease. Every grievance we do not say helps the illness go away. Every letter wiped out away brings us to a better place. Each word less takes us closer to success. Each silence brings us closer to bliss. Speak in diminishing lengths, and wholeness returns. Health returns. Complete. One. I don't know if it works. I don't know if poetry really works, but it certainly works to change your world, your inside world. If you believe it, it works. Abracadabra. I'm going to end. I'm going to end with a poem that I wrote originally in Yiddish, and I translated to Hebrew, but I like it in English best, so I'm going to share it with you. Finish eating, my grandmother would urge her children, hoping to clear the table for the next meal. But they would laugh, finish, and nibble their bread. When you finished eating, you're dead. Keep eating. Warm hugs. Bye.